Hi guys, it's Tracy here and I'm going to share with you guys this layout called a going concern. I snapped this shot of my nephew when he was visiting us this past weekend and put it through Instagram. I always shoot pictures with the native camera on my iPhone and then I put it through Instagram and then I put this one through InstaQuote, which is an app I've had on my phone for a while, but I haven't been using it. But I've been seeing so many other people doing fun things with it that I thought I'd better use it. So I put the words "a going concern" right on the photo and posted it to Facebook, and then it was just so cute I had to scrapbook it. So after they left and they were on their way home to Moncton, I decided to scrapbook it. Right away, I knew I wanted to use a Polaroid frame, and so you saw me going through my Polaroid frames that I have there. I have some pink paisley ones and some ones that I cut on my Cameo, which you can actually get on my blog. I'll link my blog on this video. But I ended up using this Heidi Swap frame, which is a fold-over frame that I love. I used my I used my Amy Tan roller date stamp to put the date on it, and I just showed you a little freeze frame of it there. So now I'm going to look through my Studio Calico, what's it called, Block Party? Yeah, it's called Block Party kit. I only have the main kit this year, so I've been having a hard time using this kit because it's very green, and although, or maybe it's blue, I don't know, I'm colorblind about that. But I just, normally I love those colors, but I just haven't had pictures to go with those colors. So I've been having a hard time using it. So I really wanted to use this piece of vellum, and I struggled with getting it cut evenly in the middle because I didn't want to, I was too lazy to pull out my centering ruler. Then I thought, well, I should be able to just count the little circles to get it centered, but then I counted wrong. You'd think I could count, but I had to go back and cut it off a little bit more. And there is a chunk out of this paper, and this is the second time this month that I had a paper that had a little chunk cut out of it that I wanted to use. So I thought I would make an arrow out of that green triangle paper that also came in the kit. And so there I just cut off a little corner so that I thought I would just kind of make a hand cut arrow, and because I've never done that before, so I thought it would be just a fun thing to try. So here I'm making the little feathers that go at the end of the arrow. And I guess I've slowed down the video so that you could see me do that. I'm not sure why. Um, yeah, I forgot to press record. I was in between. I kept running up and down because I was kind of cooking supper, and I forgot to turn back on the camera. So I just wanted to show you the layers that I used. Those arrow, there's two different types of pattern paper there, but they're the same print. One is from the card kit, so the Studio Calico card kits include all of the same papers that come in the kit, but just a smaller scaled version. And so I layered both the large 12 by 12 paper with the 6 by 6 paper because I thought it looked kind of cool, those two scales of the same paper. That arrow paper is by Pebbles. It's from the Seen and Noted collection. And then I just have this twine and ink set of labels that I did my journaling on, and I ran out of room for one word, so I just put it on one of the smaller labels and just kind of layered it together. Now I'm having a look at my mists because I want to pick a mist that's a little bit darker than the colors that are already on my page. And so I only have one Dilutions ink that I actually won in a contest. And so I use that. I don't know what color it's called, but it's like a teal green or blue. And then I also splattered some black, and then the last layout that I did, I used some balled up thread, and I really like the look of it so much that I decided to use it again. And I like to put different colors of thread together, and I had this little cheapy sewing kit that has thread that I would never ever sew with because it would probably break. So I thought this was a perfect opportunity because it gives you like a little sampling of all different colors. So I took some red, white and black thread and it's not going to be on the outside like that, it's going to be layered underneath, but I just wanted to kind of have a look at how it would look. So I've been using my glue gun to attach the thread to my layout, and so I'm just kind of deciding where it's going to go, and then I'm putting the glue in places that I think will be covered up, and then I also use the glue to attach the the main piece of the layout to the background. That's the hot glue. So now I have this arrow And I'm restraining myself from outlining it because I didn't want an outlined look. I really, really wanted to outline it, but I thought I'd try something different. I'm trying to not outline every single thing anymore, but it is kind of my preferred look. So, and it's kind of my signature look, I guess. So I'm just, right, so I was going to pop dot that, and then I realized I'm not going to be able to pop dot all those little tiny pieces, so I just pop dotted the side of it and have it's kind of slants down to be flat on the page. And I did cut those little feathers at an angle so that they'd look more like an actual arrow would look. It's a bit of a top-heavy arrow, but it does have that hand-cut look, which is what I was sort of going for. I didn't want it to look like a manufactured or like a cut, like a cameo cut or something. I wanted it to be clear that it was hand cut. And so it was kind of a huge arrow element that was very bold on the layout, so I just thought I would add some arrows to it. And I have this bowl full of arrows from a previous Studio Calico kit that I've been, my goal has been to try to work through these arrows in the next couple of months, and get them off my table. So this was a great opportunity to put a bunch of them to use. And I just used my ATG gun for that because I've run out of other adhesives, and so I'm just kind of trying to wing it until I can make an order for other adhesives. Probably the little dot adhesives would have been better for some of the thinner ones because the dots only stick to the parts, to the die cuts. But anyways, so then I decided that journaling really wouldn't look good over on the left-hand side because there were all those arrows were over there. So to try to balance it out, I put the journaling over on the right-hand side, and just kind of fiddling around a little bit with the thread. I thought it was done here, and then I realized, okay, I've got like no embellishments on this, so I thought I'd take a few minutes and pull out some enamel dots by my mind's eye. And again, I wanted them to be a pop of color, so I chose a darker color than the main blue screen that was already on there. And then I put some stars. And here I'm going to pick up those stars that I put amongst the arrows, but now that I see it on the video, I really love those arrows in amongst, or sorry, those stars, those wood veneer stars in amongst the arrows. So I am going to go back. You're not going to see it in the pictures, but you'll see it in my month review video that I'm going to go back and add the wood veneer stars among those arrows because I really like the look of it. I just didn't like it when I saw it in real life, but once I saw it on the video, I loved it. So that's those are the close-ups of the layout, and here are some photos. Thanks so much for watching. This was a really, really fun layout to do, and it only took an hour to put this one together. So I love it when I can pop out a layout really quick while I'm in between cooking a meal. So thanks so much for watching, guys.